The government submitted a bill to the National Assembly on a carbon emissions trading system in April. The move is set to be followed by a carbon emissions trading pilot program in the business and power generation sector. Here's the report. In coming months, companies will be able to measure the financial value of greenhouse gas emissions cuts and purchase or sell remaining emission allowances. If companies' emission cuts exceed their targets, they can sell their emission surplus to other companies, which would help reduce costs related to emission reductions and ultimately bring in extra profit. This is the carbon emissions trading system designed to induce cost-effective greenhouse gas emission reduction. The companies that emit 10,000 tons of carbon dioxide annually will each have an upper limit of 9,500 tons for emissions under the assumption that a reduction of 1 ton will cost 9,000 won. If the companies each reduce 1,000 tons and sell the emission surplus of 500 tons for a price of 20,000 won, they will make a 1 million won in profit after deducting a 9 million won cost for the 1,000 ton reduction. The government plans to introduce a pilot program for such a carbon emissions trading system and exchange views with business officials on their reactions.
최근 정부는 온실가스 감축 목표를 비용 효과적으로 달성하기 위해 가장 강력한 온실가스 감축 규제인 배출권 거래제 도입을 추진 중이고 현재 법안이 국회에 제출된 상황입니다.
For the allocation of emission rights to the participating companies, the government plans to use the emission cut targets given during the pilot project to help in energy target management. It plans to minimize burden on the companies by linking the new system with the energy target management system, while also preparing for the introduction of the emissions trading system. The business sector agreed to voluntarily participate in the emissions trading system and make other efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. However, because the system could trigger side effects such as reducing competitiveness, experts say that it is necessary to closely review the cases in other countries and localize the system to be well suited for the South Korean market.
배출권 거래제는 언젠가는 도입돼야 할 것으로 산업계도 이해를 하고 있습니다만 현재 중국이라든가 인도라든가 또는 유럽이라든가 다른 나라의 추세를 이렇게 보면서 추진해야 될 것으로 판단을 하고 있습니다.
The government plans to establish a consortium of industry and market experts to analyze cases of overseas countries and the effects of the system on the industries there. The business and power generation sectors account for 68.4% of the national greenhouse gas emissions, which is why the government plans to reinforce support for voluntary carbon reduction activities.